Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
And I'm Office Bloke Max.
Oh, you're getting out.
Oh,
Max,
God,
eh?
yeah.
You've only been away a few days. You can't remember how to speak. Forgot how to speak. Okay, here we are, all three of us together. A bit of a Racco. We've not done a Racco TV for a while.
We haven't. Not. No.
Hey, yes.
No. Do like him, though. He's pretty good, isn't he?
Apart from being an Arsenal fan, as we say.
Yeah.
Well, you can't have everything
Everything,
guessing,
that's
can
right,
you? You know,
yeah.
the way it is.
When women instantly regret getting divorced.
Me and my ex-husband broke up, and then I got lonely, met a guy, and I think things moved really fast. I don't know, I thought it was fate. Clearly it wasn't. Didn't work out. He broke up with me.
She looks young.
Dating is just hard, you guys. Just like hard to imagine finding someone. It's hard to imagine there's a world where there's like someone who's actually meant for you. So hopefully I find someone. Like how I tear up every time I say that because I don't believe I'm going to.
I would give the pain a 10. A lot of people do tell you it's not that bad and things like that, but me personally, it hurt it really, 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 really bad.
So from what I'm hearing, this Muppet's
same girl?
marriage fell apart because she was
So-
chasing fame.
Is that the same girl?
This is Bobby Althoff. She blew up and did like a podcast with like Drake.
Oh, okay.
Quick.
Right.
She's like 28.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She only looks young.
And putting interviews before her husband and kids. She apparently even missed her daughter's birthday party to do an interview in bed with Drake, where even he called her a bad parent.
You missed your daughter's first birthday for
To be here.
Dark. Regret that you'll never be able to undo.
Yeah.
Horrible parenting.
Where's your son?
Somewhere safe, and it's not his birthday.
Getting parenting advice off Drake is a bad step to have.
It doesn't really work that way.
What do you mean? I did the thing with the hand.
Yeah, no, that's not actually real.
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
When I decided that I was going to tell him that I wanted a divorce, I texted my therapist, our marriage counselor, and I was like, I need to tell him that I want a divorce, but I want to do it in a session so that there's like a mediator present. Got us in like ASAP, like 2 days later. And I walked in knowing that I was going to ask for a divorce. We sit down in our session. It's like really tense, really awkward. My ex was sitting there like, so why do we have an emergency session? Therapist was like, Jamie, do you want to start? And I just started crying and I was like, I want a divorce. You know, it's hard for me to like say the words. I'm done. I want a divorce. He sat there quiet. I'm sitting next to him crying. He didn't move. He didn't look at me. He didn't react at all. He just was stone cold. And eventually our therapist was like, would you like to respond? He responded right away and he's like, fine, let's just go ahead and finalize the details. And that was that. I looked at my therapist and I was just like kind of stunned. I knew that I was ready to leave, but I couldn't believe that that was his reaction. There was no empathy, there was no compassion, there was no like wanting to fight for us. I didn't think that there would be, but you just always hope that like one last try. We went home that night. We didn't speak. He slept on the couch. I woke up and went to work the next day, came home. He was playing PlayStation that night. I sat next to him. We hadn't talked in 24 hours. I said, can we talk about what happened yesterday? And he was just playing, just looking straight ahead. And he was like, what's to talk about? In my mind, I'm thinking, this is our last ditch effort to like steer this ship around, you know? And I was like, so what are we gonna do? And he just kept playing and he was like,
I don't get that. I'm finding it hard to sort of like comprehend it.
Yeah.
She's like, this is our final effort to steer this ship around. But she's already said she wants a divorce.
You say that first. You don't say what a divorce and
Yeah.
then do it. Do you? You sort of say, like, can we try and patch things
That
up?
makes no sense.
Things aren't things aren't good. So it's maybe only going to end one way, but can we do something about it before we go too far?
But the minute you say, I want a divorce, and he goes, okay, let's finalise it.
In a guy's brain, it's just like, right, that's
He's
it.
thinking, well,
Checked
if that's
out.
what you want, if that's the decision you've come up with, then
If that's what you want, because that's what will happen.
Exactly.
I already got an apartment. I already took my name off of the lease. He had done things. Within that 24 hours, he had opened up the filing folder of his single man life and went ahead and got all the shit done.
Moving on, it's
Just
called.
listening to her now for a minute, watching her chomp on those biscuits has made me want to throw my phone out the window. So you can't blame the fella for taking his opportunity and divorcing the donut.
Tomorrow is officially one of the biggest and most important days of my entire life. Tomorrow is my divorce day, and it's been a lot, to say the least. This moment I have equally dreaded and looked forward to, and the fact that it is now coming to an end officially tomorrow is mind-blowing. I cannot wait. I'm so impressed and proud of myself that I have been able to get through this divorce alone. To be 25 years old and doing something of this caliber is huge. I am the youngest out of my friends to be married, and now I'm the youngest out of my friends to be divorced. So I'm gonna hold that with a lot of pride.
Why is she talking about divorce at 25 years old like it's some sort of achievement? Your relationship failed. It's not something to boast about on social media, you muppet.
Many months later.
Tomorrow's Christmas, and I'm just crying because of how hard it's been. I feel
That same girl.
I'm trying to prove to myself I can be strong. It's really like painful dealing with the loss of everything. Not having my husband.
Yeah, you're not so proud now, are you,
Ex-husband.
donut?
I want to be independent. I don't need a man. I can do this all on my own.
A few moments later.
I just found out today that my ex-husband is engaged and I'm unwell. And like, even though, yes, it was me that was like, hi, I want divorce. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. It brings up all these feelings. It brings up all this like stuff. And we have a kid and it brings up all this stuff.
Why are you recording it?
I know.
I don't get all this.
Yeah.
Just fucking deal with it yourself.
Putting it out there, it's just sort of like, just no need.
The only reason I can see people recording it is wanting sympathy. And it's just well, how much sympathy can you get from random commenters and some be some Indian guys going, mate, I'm here. Like, come on.
Your DM's a dick pic.
To a certain extent, when you bought it on yourselves as well, then obviously by sound of it, she's the one that again wanted the divorce.
That's what she
She's
said.
the one that wanted to split up.
The
So.
only sympathy I have in these kind of environments is when there's kids involved.
Oh, big time, yeah.
That's the sad sort of like state of it.
The instant part of it, aren't the kids? It's really, really tough on the kids more than anything.
But the way she's crying here and going on that he's getting engaged and it's not
moving on, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just gone. You don't want me, so I'm off.
Yeah,
right.
I'm getting engaged because she does want me.
Yeah,
you can't expect a person just to sort of hang around and just be sad all the time until you've moved.
I don't want you, but no one else can have you neither.
Yeah, exactly. It's toxic.
Yeah, these are the sort of person I definitely lock my doors and windows at night. People like that, you know what I mean?
Around him.
I bet she thought she'd get a divorce, get a better man, live a better life. And now she's seeing her husband live her dream and she's pissed off. She can't handle it.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Guess who's single again? It's okay. I've just come out of a marriage, so single. I feel good.
3 days later.
I'm doing really ugly crying. Because, I didn't know my cat was in here.
Fucking hell.
She must have thought I was crazy.
No shit.
Oh, I'm just really realizing that my marriage is over and it's really bad. Oh, I'm really sad.
Even though I don't want to be with him anymore, there is a part of me that wants him to still want to be with me.
There it is. Yeah.
And when I kind of think about like what gets me upset or why am I so sad about certain things, of him wanting to also go through with the divorce, if I don't want to be with him.
A lot of these women file for divorce expecting their husbands to beg them to stay, and when the husband moves on they get pissed off. It's like they want to be happier while the men remain miserable.
More away games.
Do you want to become a miserable old woman? I don't think any of us do. You've seen those women out there. The women that are nattering and nagging their husbands, that are bitchy, that aren't nice, that seem to be so unhappy, and we think, oh God, I hope I'm never one of those miserable old women. That happens from raising a family, working, and then all of a sudden we're in our 50s and 60s and we have nothing. We don't have a life. We don't have a life separate from our family or separate from our husband. And so we resent everybody. I did it. Here I am. It's amazing. I feel like a different person already. I feel like I can do whatever I want and I'm not responsible for anybody anymore but me. I don't know. Things aren't going that great. I didn't know. I guess I did know. I would have this really strong reaction physically, trauma reaction to finding out that my estranged husband has been having a new relationship.
They always want their man again once they can't do better, but he does.
So, here it is.
Is this some kind of like confession site or something?
This must be TikTok.
Maybe it is.
TikTok,
It should be TikTok.
Yeah, right, okay.
In case you didn't know, and this applies to both men and women, being cheated on is traumatizing as fuck. I was married for 21 years, and cheating was never an issue in our marriage. In fact, that was the least of my worries. I never had to worry about it. I never thought I did. I never had a feeling that I had to worry about it. Never on either side. And then I got divorced, and I come into the dating field, and it is a absolute shit show. And if I had any idea what I was getting myself into, I probably would have stayed married.
She had a husband, but he was too much of a good guy, so she divorced him because she thought she was more special. She needed a bit more adventure. And now she's done that, she's gone in a dating world and men don't respect her. She's not that special and she realises she can't do no better.
If I had known this, it would have saved me from a second divorce. Every choice you make stems from what you believe you deserve. After my divorce, no confidence. It was my mission to get into another relationship and fall in love. Like, I needed to prove to myself that my divorce was the right decision. I needed someone to make me feel like I was worth loving. I didn't know how to do that for myself. And when you're coming from that place of lack, you choose the wrong partners. And here's divorce number 2.
Another one.
Life after divorce. As a woman, I would honestly sit here and say,
why are you gay?
Jesus.
Fucking hell.
I'm saying absolutely nothing about that. Nothing at all.
I've made the decision.
Oh, it was not the same video.
To divorce my husband then. I also regret it. I don't regret it because I still loved him, but I regret it because I feel like I denied my children the right and the opportunity to have what people call a normal family. Now today I'm sitting with kids who are in the statistic of divorce. So as much as I've divorced, I would never ever advise anybody to go through a divorce.
Let me know what you think in the comments. Is it better for children if parents divorce or stay together in an unhappy or toxic relationship?
It's a very
What's the one
interesting
thing
question.
you wish everyone around you knew about getting divorced?
Everyone always prepares you that whenever you're going through a divorce, losing your husband or wife, you go through a grieving process, grieving for the loss of your marriage. But one thing that they really don't prepare you for is the loss of your best friend, the person that you always wanted to tell your day. And I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't prepared for feeling that way, even when you're not together. Just having that desire to have them as a friend.
I'll tell you one thing that is clear is all these donors that share all their personal lives on the internet with strangers need Michael.
Get some help.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, these.
There's a couple of quite young ones on there as well.
Yeah.
It's very sad, isn't it? My woman was in like a mid-20s, wasn't she? 25 or something at this stage.
Yeah, like he said, like Arako said there, though, she seemed to think it was a bit of a trophy that she got married young and divorced young.
Yeah,
like an achievement.
Yeah,
sort of
I
thing.
suppose so. Yeah,
but I think the question he asked there about whether it's better for the kids to divorce. I think it depends on how toxic the relationship is.
If it is bad and it is toxic and arguing all the time in front of the kids, that's no good.
Yeah,
Absolutely no good whatsoever. No. If the parents can still get on and be cordial with each other, then when you've got two parents there, it's always better. You see it out, wait till they're grown up, and then maybe go your separate ways.
Yeah,
and,
you can be officially separated.
Yeah, a lot of people do stay together for the kids, sort of thing, So, which is, if you get on all right, that's fine. But if you're arguing and stuff, it's no good for kids.
Absolutely. Move on, be happier, and introduce new people to your relationship as time progresses. And
if you have to split up, then try and get on cordially after it, and just try and get on as adults, grown ups.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but some of them, like you say, they want the man, and then when they don't want him, they still want him after these.
They want them. They still want the man to want them, even though they don't want them.
And it's worked both ways.
Of course it does.
Yeah,
absolutely, big
it
time.
Many times it's. I watch a lot of police shows, as I've said before, and I see a lot of people who've done away with people because they can't have them, and they've moved on. The wives have moved on, and they've gone after them. And so, like committed the ultimate crime.
It's not just the ladies that are getting it. It's guys as well. You've got them in the same boat and them doing the same thing as well. So it's not just like something against women. This one, but it's all across the board. I think, isn't it? Really,
100%. Yeah.
But enjoy it always with Arako.
Yeah,
he is good.
Stuff. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.
Cheers.